Stalking stage is when you start learning more about your victims, potential victims. Went to the library, I looked up their names, that address, cross-referenced, and called them a couple of times. Drove by there whenever I could.
All right. Okay, we got waves. We got waves.
Waves.
I should just turn my phone down. We're watching the Christiana Comprehensive documentary.
I've come over multiple times and you've had it on.
Ugh, it's fucking. That was a weird. I'm fucking high. That was just like a weird trend. I'm like, man, it's so quiet now. I'm like, oh yeah, I just lowered the volume.
Dead silence. That's what we like on our podcast. I guess. What was I thinking?
Fuck. Fuck. We were talking about. What year is it?
Oh man,
What day is it?
it's too long. It's too Too many years. It's already been too many years. That's what year it is.
Dude, like really, have you ever seen those like memes about like 2020 into like to 2024, and where it's just like
A
where it's just
blur?
like yeah, like it's literally it's like I can't like the fast forward years have gone like so fucking quick.
They have, but I mean, like it's been like one thing after another. You know what I mean?
I can't believe I just hit this. I just want a cigarette. I'm fucking God, the fucking breeze pens.
Breathe in my lungs, dude. I die every time I hit those. I just like cough like a bitch.
God,
I can't do it.
I gotta chill. I'm gonna be sweating so bad if I run out of this pen. I'm in the wrong spot when I can't get to one real quick.
Sweating. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do that too. I'm gonna be sweating.
Sweat's
Ugh.
real. The sweat's fucking real.
It's real out there, man.
It's real. We got these addictions to
Yeah.
like cigarettes and shit. It sucks.
Gotta stop. Gotta stop.
It's not the heroin, like, you know, everything hurts. It's just you sweat a lot. And just,
Yeah.
Then you're kind of irritated.
Yeah, very irritated.
I
I'm a big old bitch.
hate like when I'm like stopping weed. If I don't like taper it down right, like you're just doing like a straight. I sweat so fucking hard, and I'm just like up all night, and but then like dreaming really hard at the same time, like.
Dude, I still don't dream when I'm off of weed though.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I do. Like for a bit, I don't really get like when I stop. I get like really crazy dreams right away. I kind of like I get some dreams, and then like I get like weird dreams, and then I just kind of stop dreaming again.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Like they get crazy dreams again after they stop smoking weed for a minute, but not me. I say dreaming's for the birds.
The birds.
For the birds, crush those dreams. We don't need them.
I've always wanted to do that. What's it called? Lucid dreaming.
Yeah, but do you have a dream journal?
No, I tried one time, I think, and it's like.
Yeah, you're not putting much effort.
Yeah, I
into
tried.
it. Like,
Yeah.
look, I want to do this. I just don't want to do the work to do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, why can't I just do it now?
But I've always wanted to do it though. I always thought it'd be cool to fucking be a like lucid dream just to see what that'd be like. I think I actually have one. Actually, think about it. There was one time I think I was able to kind of sense myself in the dream. Like I was like conscious enough where I felt like I really don't remember too much. I do kind of remember waking up and I was like, I think I just like lucid dreamed a bit because I was able to like change like what was going on.
Yeah, that's lucid dreaming.
But it was like it wasn't like I don't know. I guess if that is it, maybe I have to like work on it more because it was like I didn't feel like it was weird. Like it's just somehow something I was able to click. Like I didn't
Yeah.
force like how I feel like what like lucid dreaming makes it sound like.
Well, yeah, from what I've heard, like, I haven't done it or anything, but from what I've heard, like, it takes practice. And, like, the main thing of lucid dreaming is once you realize you're in a dream, you can then, like, lucid dream and control it.
Okay.
That's, like, the main breakthrough is to, like, when in your dream, go, I'm dreaming, so I can do whatever I want. And then you fly away. Fly away on a jetpack. Because none of your problems can get to you when you have a jetpack.
Exactly. Jetpack, fucking, you get out. It's the best vehicle. Why don't we have more of them?
I don't know, man. It's 2024.
Exactly.
I was promised jetpacks.
Well, I mean, I did see Boeing is I think by 2030. Yeah, it's 2030. They want to have flying cars.
you want Boeing to make
I know
flying cars.
This is so. I saw that as like my immediately first thought.
Yeah, I was like, Boeing,
I'm like,
really? Come on.
cool, but also like,
Can somebody
Boeing-
else do it?
Yeah, like, are these doors just gonna fly off and shit?
Exactly. Are we doing for-profit flying cars here, Boeing?
It's just-
Because like, I don't know if it's gonna work. You're
Just-
getting real cheap. Your doors don't even stay on.
So
So
cheap.
like,
It's just fucking money grubbing shit. It's fucking.
dude, it's like whatever. The greed is real in this fucking capitalist society right now.
It's the
Like,
fucking like the fucking Norfolk Southern company too. Like I was watching.
yeah.
Like, okay, John. I don't know. There's something about John Oliver. I find like he is annoying, but I like his show. But I don't like him that much as a person. He's like, I feel like I would be if I met him. I'm like, I'd be annoyed by him a bit. I don't know, like.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some like I really love his show.
Yeah.
Like I really like watching it, and it's like he's very informed and he makes like so many good points, and it's like he even has like ways of working out of it. So
Yeah.
it's not just like mindless bitching. It's all like mindless bitching, and then like, hey, we could do this,
Yeah,
very easily, you guys, everybody.
yeah.
And like, but I don't find myself a regular watcher of his show. It's just like, oh, I'll watch it whenever.
Yeah, like I kind of because I got Max again, so I like watched like a few back and because it's like there's stuff that's like I don't know, like that's it. Like I feel like it's like informative, like but like I just don't.
Super informative.
But
I really like his like all the stuff he talks about,
Yeah.
like his points on like what was it, arenas in towns and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
was all like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, why are we even doing this? Why are we paying for it when they get all the profit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and it does make your town shittier.
yeah.
Like,
Exactly. Because he had one about it was like Norfolk Southern and like because there's a lot I didn't know because like they're like nobody knows Norfolk Southern is the company that had like their train crash in East Palestine in
Mhm.
Ohio, and because he was showing there's a man they had this thing it was like something railroad timing or something like that where it's basically like trying to minimize like times for trains stopping and all that but what that includes too is like having way more cars where like I think it was like the average like random train would have like cars or something like that back in the day and like I
Yeah.
mean up till like I don't know like the 80s or something like that or 90s and until like he came in as a CEO and then they started doing like fucking 13 14 and then like now they have like up to like 3 mile fucking trains and then
one
Yeah.
one train engine can't stop all
Yeah,
that bullshit.
it's and then like the thing is crazy too he was talking about how they have there's only like because before they'd have like multiple like engineers and shit depending on the size of the train like makes sense right like
Yeah.
engineers and then like the drivers I forget they're called the conductors or whatever
yeah, conductors.
and so like they have multiple of those and then but now it's like there's only like two and they want to get down to like one where there's like one dude that's carrying like the whole 3 mile fucking train.
yeah.
And insane to think about. And then like because he was talking too like how these trains just fuck up cities because so like every train when you're going there's usually a little spot that you can turn off and that was made to fit up to like a 7-car train or whatever like
Yeah.
that was back in the day. Well those trains would be pull off and because it'd just be a track that was just extended off and then they can go and work on it if there's something with the train that's fucked up they can go fix it right there and all that and they're off the main track nothing happens. Well now like they can't do that because they're so long. So what they
Yeah.
end up doing is like blocking also like the train track
yeah.
railroad crossings for like our main roads. So people are there for like hours. They
Yeah.
can't move, so they're just shut down.
Yeah,
And
dude, that's happened. I've run into that like around here even.
Yeah,
But I mean, like, it also kind of blows my mind. Like, I get that trains need to come into cities, but why wouldn't you build the city like off the tracks or something, or build the tracks around the city to where like it
Yeah.
doesn't have to cross any main roads?
yeah. Why does it have to go through the cities?
Yeah.
Well, like I guess maybe. Probably because like at some point they had to come through the cities because it's like that's how they would deliver
Well,
shit. And that,
well, yeah, I see that. Like, so the city grows, right?
yeah,
So the city's like set up, and they probably had them off to the side like beforehand. But then, like the city grew, and like all of a sudden it's through town, right?
yeah,
But why wouldn't one of the main things the city would do after that being like, hey, obviously this is growing over there. We don't want to block half our city from the other half when a
yeah,
fucking train comes through and breaks down. Like,
yeah.
why wouldn't you do that? But also here, I'm blown away by the 131 business loop. Like, Why don't they extend that all the way over to Gull Road or something?
Yeah.
Like, it's useless the way it is right now.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever fucking on there.
Yeah, 100%. Because when you're over by Gold Road, you're fucked of like trying to get anywhere quick.
Yeah, anywhere. Like,
It was so
they're
fun.
like, here's 2 lanes, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, have fun. Like, the nearest cut through road is very far away.
Yeah, it's crazy. I hate being by Gold Road because there's nowhere fast you can go to get back to like at least to like my side of town and everything, or at least
and, like,
downtown.
turning is also like, yeah, downtown's a shit show. Either
Yeah.
way you go, like going straight through at fucking Riverview or taking a fucking left,
Yeah,
like you're fucked anyway.
yeah,
Like,
especially like midday or something. Just not like all the traffic.
oh, dude, my road is like fucking at 5 o'clock rolls around and it's fucking like bumper to bumper bullshit.
Damn.
Yeah, like it's annoying as fuck. Because fuck you and fuck Westnedge and fuck it all. Just because like they're doing so much construction on there, like, and they just bumped it down to 25 too. So they're like, yeah, more traffic, go slower. That'll fix the problem.
So and it's so crazy too because it's like aren't they just like replacing water mains or some shit like that? And then like that's what they just did, wasn't it?
I have no idea. Like, I'm not sure. I got the letter. I didn't read all of it though, but I know it's like they're looking at October to be finished.
Damn.
Yeah,
The fuck.
yeah, October.
So
So like the main road through Kalamazoo, they just shut down. Like,
oh my god, it's so crazy.
they're like, hey, it'll be fine for the summer months. All of them.
What the fuck is like who the fuck is like making
I don't
these
know. I
decisions?
think he hates Kalamazoo though. Whoever's in charge of like picking the
Yeah.
streets to do construction on, I think he just hates
Like-
everybody who lives in Kalamazoo because
Like-
he's doing it dumb.
Like, who the fuck is like a zoning commission or some shit? That
I don't know. I gotta figure it out because like I'm gonna write a letter. I'm not a letter writer, but god damn it, like I'll write a letter now.
Who the fuck? What department? What department controls city might be street
Construction planning?
construction?
Plan that construction. But
MDOT's
yeah,
7 region offices each handle transport related construction. Okay, that makes sense. Michigan Department of Transportation.
who is this? Like one guy
Uh,
or a group?
what's the
A group of people who are like, no. They deserve to suffer.
Well, and then too, like going up, yeah, because you're just talking about Grand Rapids too. It's like fucking Grand Rapids is a shit show. Trying going up there,
Oh, dude, like
God,
their
I
roads are
fucking-
like
dude. I've had to drive up
Like,
there so much just because
yeah.
of shows and other like, and then like concerts.
they're
and
bad
shit.
up there, isn't it? Like everybody's asked me like, why don't I just go up to Grand Rapids and live and stuff like that? Because it's like a bigger city and whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, dude, the roads suck. And it's kind of expensive up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are not any better than fucking Kalamazoo.
MDOT leader. Who's the leadership of MDOT? Bradley C. Wyferick, PE. Our goal is to keep Michigan's voters safe, informed, and mobile. Who's this fucking guy?
You're just calling them out,
Oh.
huh? Call them out to the
Hey, Bradley.
5 or 10s of people. that listen.
Wyferick. I'm fucking calling your ass out, dude. What are you
You
doing?
1 to 2 people.
Dude, what are you fucking doing, dude?
Dude, seriously. What are you doing? Why? Why did you shut down all of the side roads on the main road when you're doing construction on it?
He holds a bachelor's in civil engineering.
Oh, God, just the bachelors?
This is a weird, like, he's a leader at MDOT as well as nationally by serving on the American Associated State Highway and Transportation Officials Board of Directors and Council on Highways and Streets. He also represents the Department of State Transportation Innovation Council and the Council on Future Mobility and Electrification. It's weird, you know, okay, when I read, like, people's back, it's like, why do you do all this stuff? It's so weird, like, I don't know, like,
Somebody's got to, I guess.
I guess, I know, I guess that is just that. It's just weird, though, because I'm like, that sounds so fucking boring to me, to being like, I don't know, but I guess I don't know. Maybe there's some cool perks to it, but there's like certain stuff in government where there's just like why do you, you know, like are you getting like is there something else going on? Like,
Yeah.
like are you just this vanilla kind? Like I don't know.
Maybe maybe he's like triple dipping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I may only have a bachelor's in civil engineering, but I'm also dumb.
I mean, honestly, it probably is like pretty chill. Like Because especially like if you're just on associations or something, it's like that just kind of pads your resume and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. What do you show up and like,
Shake
if
some
you don't, yeah,
hands.
if you don't have to like come up with a plan or anything, you're just like, yep, I approve.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like how much? Like he's not the one drawing up plans. Like exactly. Like there's people that are bringing it towards him, and he's just like, like yeah, that's fine. I mean, he might not even fucking do it. He probably just has like a secretary or something do it.
Yeah, probably. Either way, like somebody need to double check his or triple check his work or some shit because like, yo, it's stupid.
Oh,
And then
well,
like,
it could be. Well, I wonder too. Like maybe it's like a money thing. Like when they get like the money in, they're like we have to do it now because this is the only time we're gonna have it. I bet you there's budget shit probably a bit.
yeah. Well, I know like somebody was telling me that they were doing there was a lot of extra money for road construction and stuff, like extra money for that. So we had to do it before like the year's up or something like that, or use it before we lose it type deal. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's smarter ways to do it.
Or either like you just like maybe cut more money to like get it done, like more workers or something. I mean, there's probably materials that
Yeah.
kind of is like the slow part of getting materials or
Yeah,
something.
like
But like
we could do this a lot faster.
yeah, like just
But
hire more
every other
workers.
country does it way faster.
Yeah,
I watched a video of like a sinkhole appearing in Japan and stuff.
yeah,
And like a day later it was fixed.
yeah.
And it's all like, wow, they can do it, but like we take months to do it.
It's
And
'cause-
also like I'm kind of annoyed because why are you running anything underneath the road anyway?
Yeah.
Like push that shit off to the side so that like if one or two of those things break, like
Yeah.
why wouldn't you just be able to like not take up a whole lane of road to fix it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
But-
why didn't like because I what is like the reason like them being under fucking I'm looking that shit up too. Why the fuck are these motherfucking sewer pipes?
Why do they put sewer pipes underneath roads?
Why are
Are we-
sewer
Let's find out if we're the only
Got it.
ones who like are thinking about this. If I'm the only one who's thinking
Under-
about this,
roads?
they'll probably give some stupid reason like heating or something. But
Oh, sewer lines often run down the middle of the road to maintain equal distances between the house and storm drains on both sides of the street. Stormwater sewer systems take rain, melted snow, and other liquids from the streets into the nearest storm drains into the stormwater sewer lane below.
so they put the sewer pipe underneath the road.
Okay. The decision to bury water and sewage infrastructure on the roads is often made to protect these vital services from damage and optimize land use. By placing them underground, they are shielded from surface hazards and extreme weather events. Additionally, burying these services help maintain a more aesthetically pleasing and safe urban environment, or can be disrupted to repair or replace them. But I mean, then like, if you fucking
Well, that also makes sense if you just put it off to the side underneath like the sidewalk.
okay, this is Reddit.
Why don't they put it underneath the sidewalk then, and then they can just freaking pick up like a couple of blocks of sidewalk shit.
Let's see. Pipes run in straight lines, and if the road is curved, you'll find manholes closer together as each run of the pipe turns the corner on the curve. Each manhole is for a different service. Sanitary sewer runs different pipes from storm drains. Sometimes there's electrical equipment at a manhole because there's no other way to get it across the road to where it needs to go. One or more manholes might be abandoned but not removed because it would mean a long road closure to remove the old manhole and fill in the hole, patch the roadway, and get the road open again. Some jurisdictions won't allow a tap into an existing pipe, but require a new manhole be set where a new line comes into an existing pipe. Sometimes mistakes are made.
Yeah, I get that. So like, why wouldn't you minimize that by not putting it in the fucking road?
Yeah, I bet. I mean, but then
Am I like crazy thinking that like
I bet
it'd
you it's
be
like-
easier if you put it off to the side?
I bet you it's like a people thing. It's not like I bet you they're like, yeah, but we just do that. But then there's like, yeah, well, you're just gonna destroy more of the environment, man. You're just gonna fucking just
I don't
tear
think
these
so
up.
because like every road has a sidewalk, which don't get me started on why you have to walk next to cars
Yeah.
all the time. Like that's stupid. But like, there's a sidewalk that's off to the side that doesn't have a bunch of cars and heavy ass equipment running over it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like crazy.
and it's running like pretty much the same thing. It's just parallel off to the side.
You
So
know-
if one of those breaks, you don't have to fuck with the road.
It's like crazy. Why isn't like freeway set up where you could walk in the middle of them, like kind of like a catwalk type thing or something? Where like, wouldn't that make kind of sense? Because then if you're walking, then like it's like that. I mean, driving is the fastest way possible. So like, why wouldn't you just you could walk the fastest routes? I mean, it's still slow because you're walking, but like,
Because like, if there's no way I'm gonna walk next to cars going 80 miles an hour.
that's why it's like catwalk. They're like up, like over the.
That's a lot of work. What
Yeah.
happens when the catwalk gets rusty?
Just fucking fall in the car. Then we fix it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, they're so good at fixing the roads themselves. I'm sure this elevated catwalk would do just fine.
That's true. That sounds like a cool thing, but yeah, it'd probably be so impractical. No one
Well,
would use them too, probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you could cut down, like in Colorado, you can ride your bike on the highways. So
Your bicycle?
yeah, your bicycle, like up the mountains and shit is like the main thing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because a lot of people will do that shit. But so you can ride your bike like everywhere. So it's like a big law, and you see people doing it, and they're like out there on the highways riding their bicycles and shit. And I'm just like, that's insane to me.
Yeah.
Like,
I
fuck,
would-
dude. Like, there's tractor trailers going like 80 miles an hour, just like,
Exactly.
whoo, I would be flying off my fucking bike.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me.
At least
But
get like the e-bike or some shit that goes like
Yeah.
fucking 40 or 50 at least or something. Like, I
yeah,
don't know.
something like really cranking it.
Yeah.
But
This
like,
is-
yeah, dude, no, they're out there on their road bikes and a helmet and like fucking their skin tight shit. And I'm like, dude,
Crazy.
I would have pads on,
Yeah.
like,
Straight up, dude.
like straight up bubble wrapping myself, 'cause just bounce off the cars then.
That's fucking insane.
Dude, like, yeah. But so, like, I think they could do it, but you would have to, like, drastically cut the amount of traffic on there or something
Yeah.
to just make it somewhat safe. Because there's no way some crash would take out the catwalk and fuck somebody over,
Yeah.
you know?
Like we need to, like there has to be some way of like I don't know, expediting where like it's not just fucking cars. I like cars, but like
No, dude, you know what it is? Trains.
yeah,
So like the trains went down because the semis went up. Like back in the 80s, they trucked everything. They made a huge deal about trucking, and like that cut into like the trains
Mm.
and their infrastructure, and that's why one of the reasons they're like super shitty, other than the fucking owners these days,
yeah,
cheap as fuck, right? But if we had a better train infrastructure, like essentially that would just take care of most of the trucking.
yeah,
Because like you just train it, like, you know, if you had a bunch more trains running, or like bigger trains or heavy duty trains or high speed fucking trains,
yeah,
you know, they go 200 miles an hour, you'd be able to fucking like get shit across country
yeah.
and not have to rely on one coked up fucking truck driver. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
you
so
know,
impractical. Like,
yeah,
like I love cars, but like they are impractical, like moving shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
'cause
They're stupid, but I love cars too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm American and I love fucking driving and all that shit. But I mean, like, when you think about it from like a social standpoint or like a global standpoint,
yeah,
you could really make this a lot easier for everybody by by beefing up your bus, your public transportation. And then what I would love is if everybody's still in love with their goddamn trucks and shit, right? Make their own fucking highways.
yeah,
Get them off the fucking public car highways. You know what I mean? Have
Yeah.
like car highways and then semi highways. You know? Then they can take all that fucking profit and money, make their own highways, and then it's just a bunch of truckers on those highways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only the trucking professionals.
yeah.
You know how much that would cut down on accidents?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, it'd be insane. Like, and then you'd have, because I hate driving on the highway with semis. I don't hate it, but it's annoying.
Yeah,
Really.
it
Because I'm
is.
just like, these motherfuckers, like, they're pulling around each other and they're going like fucking 55 and shit.
Yeah, there's because like they're like you're going like 55 is the speed limit, and like the truck passing was like 56. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta be fucking kidding
Yeah,
me right
exactly.
now. Like,
yeah.
seriously, go
Yeah.
fuck. You can hit 60 at least.
Yeah,
like,
dude, like, fucking gun it, bro.
I don't know.
Like, I'm out here trying to speed.
Yeah,
You know, I'm out here trying to be dangerous and dumb.
you're going fucking 57 and a fucking 55,
Yeah,
like trying
yeah.
to pass someone.
It's so
Piece of
upsetting.
shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, you guys should just have their own fucking like highways. If they want to keep the trucks, give them their own fucking highways.
Yeah.
And then hell, even like parallel it with the regular highways or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 lanes off to the side, each one. And then it's like cars and trucks. That's it.
Yeah.
And then the trucks pay whatever tolls they got to pay and then just fucking beat feet. Let them run.
Yeah.
But no, I got to sit here and like speed around them and shit. Bullshit.
You know, too, like, because, like, public transportation, I think public transportation, like, besides definitely just needs more funding, but, like, it needs to be made where, like, you don't have to be around people. Like, somewhat individualistic for people or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it's kind of impractical because but,
But it's
like,
public transportation.
yeah, but it's, like, is there some way of, like, I don't want to say segregate, but like, because it's like a way of like, just because it's like the nice thing about a car is you're by yourself, and it's like there's just times you want to be by yourself, and like, because it's
Yeah.
like being
Oh,
on a
yeah.
train for people or being on a, it's like when you're around, it's like, and then like you have to worry about people fucking with you and shit. Is there like a way of like shutting that down where like people can just be on the train or just do something they don't have to even interact at all?
Well, dude, I've thought about it. Like, this is also like one of the things because I'm a weirdo, right? And I've thought about some of this shit. And like, so one of the ideas, like self-driving cars, right? Like, evolution that to like its final form, and essentially that I'm seeing it as like just like a pod that opens up, right? And instead of fucking wheels and shit, it's running along like a magnet line.
Hmm.
So you're not using any gas or anything, and it's just like you open up the door, you sit there, you can sleep, you can smoke, drink, whatever, because nobody's like physically driving the car,
Yeah,
and it's just running along like a magnet line. And all they'd have to do is like run magnets through the already existing roads, right? And if you get enough power in there with the electric and stuff, or make it safe, obviously there's a lot of kinks to work out.
yeah,
But like to me, it's just you run that, and then you have like literally just pods running around that running off this like metal electric thing, and it goes, wherever it needs to go. You just fucking beep beep beep, slide up a joint, fucking get high while I'm going to grandma's house. Like, I ain't gonna do shit. You know what I mean? Like,
it had to be like the only thing is like I was just like 'cause I started thinking about like in San Francisco. There's like so the buses run like an electrical system, and there's just like these fucking wires that hang all throughout the city.
that's so dumb.
Yeah. It's
Like-
fucking. It's so. It just made me reminded. Like I always hate that when I see that. I'm like, this is stupid. This is so much worse. Like this is supposed
Oh,
to be better
man.
for the environment. All these fucking wires hanging up in the sky, like in these.
Yeah, I don't get like, okay, my thing is like also why the fuck don't they put it into the ground?
Yeah. That's like exactly. Why isn't
Like,
there like
so I
something
get
in
that
the
there's-
strip in the fucking in the road that you're attached
Yeah.
to, or something that's like only works with them? Because it's like it's these fucking is that shit. You just see those with those fucking
Oh yeah, with the fucking the line running
Yeah.
above it.
so dumb. It's just all through, and these fucking wires are just hanging in the fucking city.
Yeah,
Especially when you're like the Tenderloin district and shit like that, or like all that, like or fucking what else? Like the fucking like Cesar Chavez area and stuff like that. Whatever. It's all like just fucking riddled with fucking wires. It's stupid.
dude. I mean, like, all right. So I know there's problems with putting wire in the ground, right? But I don't know why we don't run all of the wire in the ground. Like, then you don't have to have a pole up, and you don't have to worry about like wind and trees. Like, you got to worry about tree roots then and stuff like that. But I mean, like, if you build literally a box, and run it across the street next
Yeah.
to the street in the fucking sidewalk with the fucking sewage and everything or whatever, put a fucking divider down it so it doesn't touch. But like straight up, like, why don't we run it in the like ground and stuff? And then that way you have complete openness for anything that needs to drive through.
Yeah.
You never have to worry about a height problem or ripping down wires.
Yeah.
But I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Because one of those things I'm like, yeah, this is like helping the environment. This is insane. Like this is just making more fucking junk.
yeah.
Like it's just these more.
Yeah, it's just more product. Like, oh, now I need more trees.
Yeah.
We've always done it this way, though.
Yeah.
And like, I talked to some old dude who used to be like an electrician, and like, he just like gave me this stupid look. He's all like, "No, you're dumb." Then like, that would be more work. And I'm sitting there going like, I don't know how that would be more work because it'd be on the ground. You'd never have to have like a cherry picker to go
Yeah.
up.
Like breaking concrete, I guess, but it's like how different is that from just regular road construction? Like,
Well, I'm saying like you can make, like a tunnel underneath your concrete fucking sidewalk, and then essentially they just kind of place on top. You know, like each one of them could be removable.
Yeah.
You know, and whatever little gap is in there, you'd have, you know, a gap in your sidewalk. But you know, as long as it wasn't big enough for somebody to fall through or a bike to get hit on or something. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get it, man. Because that's what I would do. It's already all this shit runs parallel to the goddamn roads anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
exactly.
So why not hide it all to where nobody can hit it?
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just a dumb old infantryman.
It's crazy to think about not having any like the sewage and all that at some point where it's just roads. Like we just
Dude,
had cobblestone
seriously, like-
roads.
Yeah.
To think about like how like it's like just I don't know, it's like like the manholes and shit, like all this stuff. It's like, man, it sucks that there's so much shit, but it's like, man, it's so much nicer though too. Like I feel like society's like we don't have to, there's not just shit in the fucking roads.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. But because then, like, if you get it all out from underneath the road or over the road, like, off the road, like, it's just. I just hate hitting potholes.
Yeah.
And the fucking manhole covers. Because they're always right where my tires are.
yeah.
They're never in middle of the street.
Yeah, why the fuck does that happen too? Is like, why is the fucking potholes like always on the side? Like, there's always like right on like where your fucking wheels are at. It's never in just the middle where you can just really bloop, just go over it. Don't have to
It's
worry.
because
about it.
everybody else has to hit it too, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Bam! Just breaking
Yeah.
struts.
Yeah, exactly. Which blows my mind too. Michigan should really pay you to have a car in their fucking state, but
Yeah, I just like our insurance should be like cheaper or something.
something. No, our insurance is the most. It's the
Insane.
highest.
Yeah, no fault.
Fucking deer though. Goddamn deer.
This no fault shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
No fault when that car hit my neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Fucking busted a hole in the fucking foundation.
Yeah, just because this insurance is crazy. Like I hit this kid, and then like I just like I didn't report it, you know, because I didn't want like I can't afford these rates.
Yeah, all right.
Just left the kid on the side.
Pull him off the side. It's fine. Nature take its course.
Then I hit this old woman. The same thing. It's just good thing nobody was around. Didn't have to file a claim.
I pretended to leave my insurance number on her.
That'd be such a funny gag of just like a fucking skit. It's just being like hitting people all the time. Like, oh, the good thing there's no one around. I just don't report. Just constantly,
Oh,
constantly hitting people.
you're just like riding with somebody else. Are you trying to do this?
I always loved that in South Park because like fucking Caitlyn Jenner fucking had ran over like someone and killed them, like hit a pedestrian
Yeah.
and killed them, and they always just make fun of that in the show where she just runs over like someone they're pulling up and buckaroo, and just fucking hit someone.
Goosh. Hi, Caitlyn Jenner, and I'm here now.
Yank, like they make her sound all weird shit.
Yeah, I know. They do like the fucking face. Kitty.
Cow's being a fucking lovebird.
Oh. But yeah.
Yo, I just cute as fuck. Like, side note about the cats, cute as fuck last night because I'm like, they're both like chilling around me, and it was like 10 o'clock or so, and they're like waiting for me to go to bed. And
Yeah.
I'm getting up, and they immediately like, huh? And then I go up the stairs, and they like sprint up to the bed. It was the cutest fucking thing ever. It's like go to bed, or let's go. Like,
They're waiting. Like, all right, let's go to bed. They still fight over the same spot.
yeah. Because Kyle always jumps in first, and then like Bruce comes up, and she just kind of like goes away. Like
I
he just kind of.
like how they can't be in the same bed.
Yeah, I don't. But then like she's kind of started doing this thing too, where like after he's been in there, she'll come up and like like behind him, so they're right next to, like they're both lined up
Yeah.
next to me. They've done that too.
Oh, so cute. Man, are they like heaters when you're sleeping?
No, because they don't lay next to me or anything. They're always kind of like,
Oh, nice.
They're a little off from me, yeah. Because I also just like move away too, because like Bruce always tries to put his fucking ass in my face.
Dude,
He
yeah.
sleeps ass
like-
to me. He doesn't sleep like side to me or anything. And then she'll do back to me, but she gets like annoying where she like just keeps fucking rubbing against me, and I just feel her cold fucking gums.
Yeah, dude. Like, so like our cat at our house, I sleep with the door shut because he's like, he'll come in, sleep, and like rustle around and like fucking pat me in the face and then like leave. And then like 5 to 7 hits, he gets hungry and he like does this cute thing where he just like pats his paw on my lips, right? Like he's just like meh, 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 food, and he just pats it on my lips. I'm like, that's so cute. It's too early. But like, so I sleep with the door shut, or else he's like in my face.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's animals, she sleeps with the door open. She sleeps with all her pets. And her dogs are fucking heaters. And they have to touch you.
Oh man.
Like, she's got a little wiener dog. She's got a big wiener dog. Fat little fucking. But he is a fucking heater. And he has to be like as close as he can to any body part of
Oh my
you.
god.
Yeah. So like I can't really sleep there because it's like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
just
like, I'm
sweat.
getting hot.
Just sweating.
Yeah, it's like 30 pounds of fucking heat, just like like rubbing all up on you. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's fucking annoying. But I can't be the boyfriend to be like, get rid of all your
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just like that's not gonna end well. God, I got high as shit, dude.
Just pack another bowl.
I fucking hit. Yeah, fucking. We got
How
35.
far out?
We're at 35 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're still.
Shit.
We're just getting
Barely-
started, man.
Yeah.
We're just getting
Let's
started.
see what else. Yeah, so you know what else sucks? Fucking Ford's brake systems.
Why?
So I had a really bad week, right? Of touching stuff and it going wrong. So like I did the brakes, the rear brakes on my girlfriend's Ford, but I also replaced the battery on her sister's car and did the brakes on her mom's car. So like a week later, the tire that I had to take off to replace the battery, because yes, you have to take the fucking tire off to replace this battery on this fucking Dodge, dude. Fuck Dodge. Dumb fucking cars. Yeah. And like, so like that tire completely falls off. Like she sends me a picture of her car like sitting on the fucking like the fucking caliper and the tire like 3 feet in front of it. Like I was like, oh my god, what did I do? Did I remember to tighten the fucking lug nuts? But like she's like, it's not your fault. Like the fucking CV joint went out or some shit. And I was like, okay. And then like her brakes completely fall off. Like, okay, so it's like a week and a half process because I pull the rear calipers, get the fucking get the fucking disc on there, put the new calipers on, but the way Ford has it designed, they have a static fucking rubber hose that goes from the frame to the caliper. Right? So the rubber's for the give, but it doesn't have neither of those end twist to make it easy to put on.
Mm.
So you have to literally have the caliper off. You either screw one end into the line and then you have the caliper off and you screw the caliper onto the fucking hose. Yeah, dude. When I bought it, the fucking dude was like, he looked at it and he's like, this is stupid. And I'm like, I looked at him, I go, oh yeah, I had to replace the other one. But I had to replace so part of the line went bad. So I had to splice in a bit of new brake line, and somehow I bought the wrong connector, even though it's the same size and fucking thread as the other connector I bought. But the other one wasn't holding them. So it was like real weird. Either way, I spent like a night trying to figure that out. And then fucking I get all the brakes on there, get the new line on there, right? And, I'm not a small guy, and I wrenched on the fucking, because I had to replace the caliper, and I had to take off the bracket, the caliper bracket.
Yeah.
So that holds on the fucking brake caliper to the goddamn car, right? She calls me like a day later. The fucking bolts that hold that fucking thing on fucking rattled out. So like, I'm sitting there going like, what the fuck? Like, this is like never happened to me before, I swear. Like, like fucking, I was all like, I put some weight on that shit. So like, I'm frantically trying to find because one of the bolts is gone, and I'm like, fuck. All right, so like, I'm trying to find one. I end up at like O'Reilly's. And they're like, yeah, we got some in Battle Creek, and we can order it for you like tomorrow. I was like, fuck. I'm trying to do the brakes tonight. You know,
Yeah.
she's a single mom and shit. So so like, this dude there was like, is it Ford 4? I was like, yeah, Ford Explorer. And this like random dude was all like, here, follow me to my shop. I got you. Right. So he's like down the road, has his own shop, and he's got an extra bolt. Right.
Dope.
He's all like, you got a cutter? I was like, no, man. Because he has like a front one, which is longer than the rear. Like 2 inches or some shit. Stupid. Like, no, it was just stupid. But so he cut it down, fucking whatever for me. I was all like, thanks. Dropped off some cookies for him the next day. But he was awesome. But yeah, he said, he's all like, yeah, you got to put enough Loctite in there. He's like, he said he sees it all the time because you don't put enough Loctite in there. And I'm sitting there going like, who designs brakes that fall out if you don't have Loctite in there?
Yeah.
Like, I put a little bit in there and I wrenched on it. Like, I didn't have a lot left in the tube. So I was like, whatever, it'll be fine. Like, I've never had these bolts rattle out ever. But yeah, no, they rattle out on Ford Explorers apparently.
So
If you don't put Loctite on the goddamn bolts, man, they just rattle out. So I had to take it all apart, put like a buttload of Loctite on that shit, wrench it all back down again. Like, it was a fucking shit show, dude. I was all like, I don't know how to do mechanics. Like, I'm not touching anybody's car again. It just falls apart.
that's so crazy. Of like, why too? They don't like somehow like state that, being like, no, this car though, you need to put a fuck ton of Loctite.
Yeah, I feel like they should definitely have that on there or something, like, you know, as a spec. But also, like, isn't that a safety issue? Shouldn't you
100%.
build a car to,
Yeah.
like, you know, I don't know, have bolts that don't rattle out while you're driving for brakes? Like, holy fuck, dude, for
100%.
brakes. They're like, yeah, this stops. Psych. Like, did you have Loctite on there? You dumb motherfucker. Yeah. I was so upset. Because, like, everything I touched, minus her mom's brakes, just fell apart within the next week. And I was like, yeah, you guys want me to do... Yeah, sure, I'll have one. Thank you. Capri Sun.
Yeah, shout out Capri Suns. If you want to give us a sponsorship, I'm down. Support some veterans,
Support some broke ass veterans.
please. It'd
Dude.
be awesome.
Yeah.
We gotta lean into that. So we gotta
Yeah.
milk that so
Anybody who wants to support us, I'll take like anything.
for veterans, please.
Yeah.
Help veterans, please.
Yeah.
We're veterans.
We're veterans. But yeah, this veterans, everything he touches falls apart.
There's like one thing I hope with like comedy of like, I wonder like how many shows I can get just because of that. Like I wonder if like how easy it would be to perform with the USO or something, which would be fucking dope. I mean, fly
yeah.
into like a fucking
yeah.
like that'd be fucking sweet, dude. Fly into like, I don't know, I guess it would be like Taiwan or something now, maybe like Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukraine.
That'd be fucking
USO
dope.
in the
Tell
Ukraine.
tell some fucking jokes and shit.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna probably die tomorrow, but you fucking, you want to hear about my mom?
Yeah, I know you're off to war, but let me tell you about this time I got hit by a car. Oh, dude. Do you think if, like, since we're, like, veterans, if we ever did get on a USO tour, you think they'd give us guns? I highly doubt they would, but I mean, like, you know, we were in the army and stuff. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, yeah. Yeah, exactly, right? That'd be totally awesome. I'd totally take a handgun and go out on patrol too. Do you think they would let us? I would definitely do it. I would like bully my way into it. Yeah, exactly, right? Come on, guys, let's go do a knock and talk. Yeah, get the mic.
Especially me too, because like I didn't deploy, so like 100%, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta see it, like I gotta fucking do it, like
Oh,
come
dude,
on.
I deployed. I'd be like, yeah, let's go. Come on, guys.
You're just all
I'd fuck everybody's shit up.
You're just so like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. They're just like, I want to just go home.
Yeah, exactly. I do get to go home after this, though. Later, nerds.
I get war light.
Yeah, exactly, right? I get the war light. I get the fun side of it. Like, do it once or twice. Oh, yay, I did it. I would totally go out there. I had talks, though. In Afghanistan, I would have ran around without my vest on. Like, totally, dude. Oh, my God. It was so much extra weight. I hated the side fucking shit anyway. But you get blown up more than, like, small arms, so.
Yeah. Like guerrilla warfare shit.
Yeah, dude. We walked over so many fucking traps.
The traps are what fucking scared the shit out of me.
Oh, dude, we walked over so many in Afghanistan. We were literally just lucky because they were all old and the wire was fucking shit. But they had pressure fucking switches everywhere.
Oh my god.
We dug them up all the time. We got yelled at by EOD for fucking running around with explosives on our backpacks because we didn't want to call them. We would just dig it up and like take it back to the fucking base. Some fucking handmade explosives on your back. You're just like, whatever.
Hey guys,
Don't
check this
you
out.
mean-
Just throw it on the ground.
Look what I found.
Check this out.
But yeah, no, we walked over a bunch of that shit.
Where do the EOD guys like very serious all the time? I feel like they're those dudes that would be like serious all the time, which I mean that's what you want, but like
It depended on the person. EOD was kind of like special though. Like it would suck and be good at the same time because like EOD had to do route clearance. So their job would be like, yeah, literally like 12 hours drive, like 10 miles an hour. Like,
that fucking what's that mine clear thing that like giants like fucking basically looks like fucking cement.
oh, fuck. Yeah, I know. I forget what they called those. But they also had the ones with chains and stuff too. Like just a bunch of chains that would like whip around. And that would blow off like any of the pressure sensitive stuff. They'd have a bunch of jammers. But you'd have to call them every time you found a freaking IED or EFP or something. Yeah, and you got to sit there and guard it until they show up. And sometimes it would be like fucking 12 hours, dude. Because they were doing like route clearance. They were off doing something else. So like, yeah. Yeah. Nah, I'm good. Thanks.
You have to like take consideration too of like what the route they have to go through. They can't go super fast. That's what zones they have to go through.
Yeah, they never go fast. EOD's always fucking slow. But yeah, we had to call them up every time. Never found a bunch of like ammunition IEDs. We always found like just homemade shit. In Afghanistan. In Iraq, though, it was all EFPs.
Really?
Oh, way better funded, man.
What do you think with all the like Iran and Palestine stuff going, or like, well, I guess I mean Iran is part of it because they support Hamas, but
I mean, it's pretty crazy that Israel's straight up murdering, like, doing genocide, and everybody's just like, hey, calm down.
I'm torn on this thing because like basically like Hamas and them and shit are like what I see is like they're basically just like Al Qaeda and shit for the most part, even though it's like
They take advantage. They're yeah. I see him as like definitely like a mob kind of deal too.
because it's like, cause I mean, I was one person I was talking to, they're like, because it was like there's like a thousand. It was like Israeli civilians were killed in the October 7th attack, and this woman was just like, oh, all those reports were fake. And, like all 1,000 fucking civilians and like I mean
Yeah.
I could say like maybe a few, but 1,000 that's a huge number to be like those were all fake. Like
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
died. Like I saw videos of like Hamas carrying like dead bodies and they're fucking like
Oh,
they did
yeah,
some
like-
killing.
And the Israelis, they have a long history of like just straight up pushing Palestinians out of their houses and like
Yeah.
moving into it.
Because it's like 'cause that's the thing too. It's like I'm just in this camp like both sides suck. Like I mean like the Palestinians and stuff, especially just like I mean like a lot of their culture. It's like they're gonna like they're not tolerating certain shit and everything like that. You know what I mean? It's like and then but then it's like the Israelis aren't any fucking better too. Like how their culture is and all that.
Yeah,
And-
dude, they're like taught to hate Palestinians like from the
Yeah.
get-go, and it's all like, oh, great.
And it's hard to like because I always too. It's like oh they're like being like oh they're not like, committing genocide. It's like that's insane though because there is like literally fucking Israeli members of cabinets and stuff that are like just want destruction of like Palestine and all that. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. They're
But-
not even like quiet about it
Yeah.
either. They're like, no, these aren't real people, you guys. Don't you understand? And so like the world's telling you they're people. And they're like, no, it's fine. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is insane, dude. Like, and then they're just throwing it back like, no, we're Jews. We can't commit genocide.
Yeah.
Remember the Holocaust.
'Cause that-
And
that's
it's
a weird-
like,
That's because that's like that like I'm black I can't be racist or something like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like, you
Yeah.
can still be like racist like or you know.
yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. You can be racist against any race. I don't know
Like,
why.
it's-
It doesn't matter. Like,
It's like just because you're like part of like I don't know. It's like it's weird just because of like we're like the OG fucking genociders because like everybody's been trying to kill us for forever. So it's like how can you say it's like yeah, but I mean like
that is
You-
no excuse.
if
Like,
you do it to someone else though, it's the same thing. Like
yeah.
it's just
yeah, you're just repeating like what you were taught, I guess.
like
Like,
that'd be like fucking I don't know. People have been trying to kill like it's like I don't know Robert F. Kennedy, but everybody's been killing his family forever, and he's like, well, I can kill.
Yeah.
that's okay. Because all my family's been killed. Like
yeah, all my family died. Like, they were killed by other people. I could kill other people.
yeah.
It's like, nah, I don't think that's the way it works, bro. Like, I mean, they're just trying to do what we did to the Native Americans,
Yeah.
but we were successful.
But it's like the fucked up thing though is like I don't know. I get in this very like nihilistic. It's like where it's like where because I get into this thing of like where I'm like, well, I get like people are trying to stop this or something, but like you know what though, this is how the fucking world works, and it's like it just sucks to admit that like yeah, this is just people fighting shit doesn't make sense about it because it's like they could just come to an agreement, definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
like,
like it's like yeah, there's a simple explanation, but they don't want to. They don't like they want to just fight. Like Israel just wants to keep fighting and shit, and they like not
it's
gonna
hard. It's hard to like draw that line. Like, I think you got to sit there and be like, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to be sophisticated and talk
Yeah.
it out or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like, I don't know, that whole like warrior mentality I can get behind. I know there's times you gotta fight. There's like sometimes people gotta die,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And like there's some hard lines you gotta draw. But like the first action should definitely be like not bombing the shit out of each
Yeah.
other. Like
exactly.
just straight up like going to the murdering and fighting is like, all right, well you threw out all the rest of them. Everything else is not going to be like copacetic. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's going to become even harder to come to a compromise
Yeah,
because then you got freaking blood on the battlefield, and it's like somebody feels like somebody's got to pay for it.
yeah,
So like, well, you can't pay for it with more blood.
yeah, exactly.
It's just going to get more bloody.
Yeah, it's just when does it stop? Like when is
Yeah,
Yeah.
that the whole eye for an eye, whatever.
like I think it's like I can I can get eye for an eye, but then it's like there's
The last one is king.
But yeah, it's like there's a point though with that where it's like I don't know, I can say like if someone wronged you like on a smaller level, but like on a grand scale, it's like that kind of like like a nationalist type thing or something where it's like nation against nation or something like eye for an eye. It's like there's so many more people involved, so it's like it just
Yeah, so many more innocent people.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that should be
exactly.
like the number one thing of like them being like, all right, well, first I think of my people, And every action I say and every word I say should, be like, how does that affect the people I say? If I go piss off this country, are they gonna fucking retaliate?
Yeah.
Are they the type of people who are like sending in fucking like guerrilla warfare and shit?
Yeah.
You'll never be able to take America with force.
No.
Everybody's got a gun for the most part.
Yeah. And there's so much of a population who want that to happen too.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be fucking down. Like, or just I mean, honestly, like, it'd be cool as shit. Just setting up like fucking operating bases and shit. Like,
Oh, dude, like, as long as I keep getting insulin.
I
If not, like, I got like a month and I'm going out in the blaze of glory.
think and honestly even that too, because like I don't think it would be like America would be totally shut down. I think it would, like if we were getting invaded, it would be exactly like what's happened like with Ukraine, whereas like Kiev was still pretty normal. People were just going about their jobs and everything. Like the fighting's still so far away. Like unless you're in like the areas that are being invaded, like if you're in like us, unless we're getting
Yeah.
invaded by like through Canada or something, but it's like it'd probably be a normal day, like yeah, maybe certain items you're not getting at stores that come from like the East Coast or West Coast or
Yeah.
something. There's 'cause obviously shipping's gonna be fucked up for a bit,
Yeah.
but
Now we got some waves.
there we go. Is it recording?
I don't think it was recording before.
Oh no, it's still recording.
Now it is, but that's going to be a lot of dead air.
Yeah, that's fine. I can cut that out.
What are we at?
56 minutes. Damn near 8 or damn near 9.
Huh?
So damn near 9.
Damn near 9. It is. I wonder when it shut off.
I don't know. I didn't really notice.
I didn't either.
I just kind of looked on like my screen's dark. Cow goat, because you're probably brushing up against the goddamn cord or something. You bitch. You cute bitch.
Yeah, you're lucky you're cute.
She's so goddamn cute.
Oh, now she knows you're talking about her.
Yeah.
She knows she fucked up though. Look at that. That's a I know I fucked up saunter.
Yeah. She's. Yeah, you go fucking go over there.
Go smell that door, girl.
Yeah, you smell the carpet over there and shit. Dude, Christian's mom is so fucking like she's so crazy. He definitely was like raping her.
That's insane to me though. Like Chris Chan and like his whole mom thing was like that was like the hardest one to be like, oh god, dude, like really? I can see how it happened. Like she is definitely mentally ill and he's mentally ill and like
it's like crazy too because like reading about like because she like always would threaten killing herself to like him like if he didn't do something or she's like, well, I guess I'm just gonna stay here and kill myself or something like
oh god.
Like she was like fucking crazy and such a manipulator. Like she's like out of it. Like look at her eyes.
Oh yeah.
That's a woman that's out of it. She's in a different world.
Oh, dude. I mean, like I pray I don't get that like self world involved.
That's just like years of being isolated and just not having any support system.
Oof. I mean, it's your support system's the internet.
Yeah.
A bunch of trolls.
Because like he's like I think like if he had the right system, it would have been okay. If he was like he obviously liked I don't know drawing and shit. If he had the support of that of like because he was like definitely just like yeah you just like you stay in your room that's fine
Yeah.
and he just did his own thing and then he just got like on the internet he doesn't understand what like there's he does I mean being autistic too doesn't understand that like there's people like when someone's fucking with them or not he's so like it says that he's so desperate to like find someone he's just like I forget all this bullshit
believe whatever you say
and then it's like he doesn't understand it's just like how relationships and shit work where it's like he's like a month of talking to some girl and he's like I love you so much and he's like oh my god dude.
God. I need to start writing a book about myself.
I'm going to fucking Lost Lands this year, and I was fucking telling, I don't know if I should say her name. I don't know. It was just weird. But I was telling her who I'm going with that we I should get like the Sonichu medallion because the dude that makes this documentary sells it. And like on his website, I thought about getting one, and then just getting like a bunch of stickers because he was like these 25-cent Sonichu stickers and just handing them out to people
Oh
like
God!
random.
What are you trying to do? Chris Chan's like dead now. Now, like he's not a thing anymore.
That's why I think it'd be cool because it's like because you'll get like some people because like I got her watching it and everything, and then she's like, if anybody like comes up to you, like that is like really funny, like how like it's such a niche thing, you know?
Yeah. Oh God.
At least I don't need Viagra to get it up, old man.
Oh man. So much cringe.
Go fuck yourself, old man. You're such a badass. Why not post your real pictures? I love too because she'll post how like there's older videos where she's just like, yeah, those trolls in their mom's basement and all that. They just living down there. It's like that's where you like,
Yeah,
how
that's
do you
where
not-
you're at, man. Like,
Doesn't mean because you're not in a literal basement, but that's where you are.
yeah.
Fucking. She had to actually just post a new photo. Or a
Really?
new video.
She had I thought she was in prison.
No, she's out. Because I follow her YouTube channel.
I follow her YouTube channel.
It's fucking, yeah. Harvesting process gravel at the Sonichu Temple is the name of the video.
Oh God.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, cast. Oh my god.
You
What?
broke it. Yay.
I gotta disconnect this, I guess.
No, dude.
How you
Your
connect-
TV is stuck on the biography of Chris Chan.
connecting?
Even your TV doesn't want to stop. Can't
What?
stop.
Fucking turn it up. Why are you connecting to my shit?
I told you, man. Your TV's hooked on Chris Chan.
This is my reality now.
It's possessed. You better watch out. He'll possess you too. She'll possess you too.
It's so weird. I don't know why it's like not connecting. It's like it's disconnect. Why aren't you like disconnecting? The fuck? But like I hope you're enjoying this podcast where I'm just figuring out my TV.
I'm lost in it. Not the cat.
Okay, connecting. Connecting. Do I need to just close the app out?
It's not gonna happen. Keep trying, man. You're gonna have to cut. You're gonna have to edit this episode. We got like so much dead space.
It's fine.
I
I just leave it
love
out.
that game though.
Why are you just not connecting? What's going on?
Ooh.
I've never had this happen. Is it because like my PCs or like my
Yeah, you know, when I was doing that automotive work, I swear it never happened to me before either. Happens to the best of us.
I don't know. Now I can't even like control the volume.
Possessed, dude. You're gonna have to have an exorcism. I do have some sage.
Does that work? No.
A friend of mine tried to sage the house, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
This is like totally turtly disconnect. Why? Okay. Well, anyways,
You know what? This gives me an idea. We need to make Sonic characters of ourselves.
Dude. Fucking
Justin Chu.
Justin Chu. Nick Chu.
Nick Chu. I wonder what color mine would be.
Just orange.
Yeah, orange. Like a pea green or something.
Mine just looks like it has leprosy.
Just a bunch of dicks.
Dick warts. This is a test.
All right, anyway.
Yeah, anyways.
I love you. Good night.
Baggins.
Ah.